As for grammar, what is included is adjectives, adverbs, comparative, superlative. Okay, that's it. So, adjectives, let's remember some of information about adjectives. Adjectives, they always describe the noun. Okay, the adjectives come before the noun. Okay, like she's got dark hair. My noun is hair, so before it I have the adjective which is dark. He works in a modern factory. Factory is the noun, so modern is the adjective. Happy people live longer. People is the noun, so happy is the adjective. But if you find verb to be in your sentence, is, am, are, was, were, the adjective comes after. So, I am very excited. Am, verb to be. So, the adjective came after. Okay? The same as the question. If in your question you have verb to be, like here, is your bedroom big? The adjective comes after, not before. Okay? Why? Because I have verb to be. Something else you need to know about the adjectives, if the noun takes the article, for example, like a car, the article is a, okay? Because the C is consonant, so I don't put an here. I put an when the first letter is a vowel, right? So here I have consonant C, so I say a car. But if an adjective comes in the middle and this adjective starts with a vowel, I have to change a to an. Why? Because here I'm focusing on the adjective, and my adjective has the first letter vowel. So I should change it from a to an. So it's unacceptable to say old car. No, an old car. Okay? Red car. Red. The R is a consonant, so I keep it a. So red car. Okay? Last point about adjectives is the ordering of the adjectives, how to order the adjectives. If you have more than one adjective in your sentence, you need to put them in a specific order and you have to memorize this order. First adjective we add, if we have more than one adjective, is the adjective that's talking about the opinion. My opinion about the thing that I am describing. I'm describing the book as beautiful, interesting, horrible, um, uh, boring. Okay, my opinion. Then the size as big, as small, as large, okay, as medium, age, as old or as new, color, red, brown, black, purple, blue. Then the nationality, like she is Syrian, Jordanian, Chinese, Japanese, Turkish, Russian. And the last one is the material. I'm describing a noun. From what is this noun made? It is made out of cotton, it is made out of plastic, glass, whatever it is. Okay? So, opinion, size, age, color, nationality, material. You need to memorize this. What is the order of the adjectives? So, if you look here, he's just bought a small blue car. Small is the size, blue is the color. The size comes first and then the color. So I don't say a blue small car. No, small blue car. Same as here. She was wearing an old woolen sweater. Sweater is the noun. Adjectives are old and woolen. Old is what? The age. Woolen is from wool, is the material. So, age first and then the material. I saw a beautiful Chinese vase in the museum. Beautiful is my opinion. Chinese is the nationality. So the opinion first and then the nationality. Okay? Do you remember this? We did it in the classroom. How to arrange the sentence again. Like here, my parents are very friendly. You're wearing a new jacket. Here is a question. Since I have a question mark, so I have to form it in a question form. So the first or the verb comes first. So Has she got a good job? Is that book interesting? We ate in a Chinese restaurant. That man looks angry. Are your English lessons difficult? People usually drive famous, expensive cars. This is the only sentence that has two adjectives, famous and expensive. How did we put them in order? Now, famous and expensive both are opinion. Okay, I'm talking about opinion. Famous and expensive not related to the size, to the age, to the color, to the nationality, or to the material. They are talking about opinion. So, if I put them as famous expensive, is correct. If I put them as expensive famous, it is also correct because they are both opinion. Okay? Now here are, if you also remember this, how do we classify them? Now brown is a color, purple is a color, big is size. For example, Turkish is nationality, young is age, new is age also, cotton is material, interesting is opinion, and so on. Okay, adverbs. So about the adjectives, we just finished talking about them. Describe, and they come before the noun, but if you have verb to be, they come after, and we have to put them in the correct order. Now the adverbs. Adverbs describe the verb, okay? Adverbs always describe the verb, so you just remember adjectives describe the noun, adverbs describe the verb. Now the adverbs answer the questions how, when, and where, and most of them finish with ly. So the adverbs answer three questions: how, when, and where. And the adverbs that answer the question how, they mostly finish with ly. Okay, most of the adverbs finish with ly. Okay, and the adverbs that finish with ly, they answer the question how. Mostly the adverbs that do not finish with ly, they either answer when or where. Okay, so Emma left early. When did she leave early? You might tell me that here is ly, so why didn't we say that this adverb finishes with ly? Simply because if you erase the ly here, if we just consider as they are not written, it will be and there is no word said in English. It is early, so the ly are in the word already. We did not add them to make the word an adverb. They are already existed on the word, and without the ly, we don't have a word in English called er. But here, quickly, if we just consider that there is no ly, we just erase them. Do we have a quick? Yes, we have a quick. So ly are added to make the word as an adverb. But here they are not added, they should be in the word. Okay? This is the only difference. Ellie and Ben played here. Where did they play? Here. So it is my adverb here. Okay. Now, if the action verb is underlined, where is the adjective? Or yes, it is underlined. Where is the adverb? My grandpa snored loudly. Finishes with ly, so it is an adverb. Paulo played on the beach yesterday. When did he play? Yesterday. I'll visit my friend tomorrow. When I am going to visit, or when will I visit? Tomorrow. George, when you come here, where will I come? Here, so here is the adverb. A sheepdog sat lazily in the pool. Lazily finishes with ly, so it is the adverb. So you just focus on the verb, see what is the adverb. Ask the questions how, or when, or where to find the adverb. Okay? Now, comparative and superlative. Comparative and superlative, adjectives and adverbs. The comparative, I am comparing two. Okay? If I am comparing two things together, I am using comparative. If my adjective is short, so it has one syllable or two, we add er. Okay? But if it is long, like expensive with more than 3 syllables or more than 2 syllables, we add more. You have to remember, with a comparative, we always add the word than after the adjective. bigger than, more expensive than. And if your adjective has 3 letters as consonant, vowel in the middle, and consonant at the end, you have to double the consonant. If your adjective finishes with Y, you have to drop the Y into I and then you add ER. Okay, now for the superlative adjectives, I am not comparing two, I'm comparing more than two. If my adjective is short, I add EST. And if it has vowel in the middle and consonant at the end, I double the consonant. If there is Y, I cross the Y to I. If my adjective is long with more than 2 syllables, I add most. And with the superlative, I should always find the word the or the article the. So comparative with than, superlative with the. If my adjective has 2 syllables, do I add ER or more? Do I add EST or most? Now you just look at your adjective. If 2 syllables finish with Y, you add ER and EST. Like stormy, stormier, not more stormy, and stormy, stormiest, not most stormy. And if you have 2 syllables but without Y at the end, like careful, just say more careful and most careful. Okay? For the adverbs, they are the same as the adjectives. Add ER or more, EST or most. Okay? If your adverb doesn't finish with ly, just add er. If it finishes with ly, you add more. If your adverb doesn't finish with ly, you add est with the superlative. If it finishes with ly with the superlative, you add most. Okay? And don't forget, with the comparative, we have than. With the superlative, we have the. An important information I just need to tell you about it. The adjective good. Good, if I want to make it comparative, I don't say gooder, for example. No, I change it totally to be better. The superlative, it will be best. So, if I'm comparing the students, I say student A is good. Student A is better than student B. Student A is the best of all the class. Okay, so good, better, best. This is what an adjective that doesn't follow the rule. I don't put er or more. I don't put est or most. I change it totally. With the comparative with than, I say better than. With the superlative with the, I say the best. But I don't say better or baddest. No, bad with the comparative with than, I say worse. So it is worse than. With the superlative, the worst. Okay? So good, better, best, bad, worst, worst. Okay? You just need to memorize these. Okay? So let's go back to the booklet. On the booklet, let's find out what are the questions. Like write the comparative form, which is either er or more. Old is short, so older. Strong, stronger. Happy, happier. Y will be I. Modern, modern, more modern. I can say moderner is even hard to say. Important, more important. Good, it will be better with a comparative. Large, larger. Serious, more serious. Pretty, prettier. The Y will be I. Bad, worse. Okay, now I need to focus on the superlative form. Remember, superlative means the biggest, the happiest, and so on. The building is very old, so it is the oldest. It was a very happy day, so it was the happiest. It is a very good film, so it is the best. It was a very bad mistake, bad, worse, worst. So it was the worst. It was a very cold day. It was the coldest. She's a popular singer. She's the most popular. Okay? Now, the last question on the page is talking about prepositional phrase on page number 8. So it is not included. Prepositional phrases are not included with you. Okay? So that's all regarding the grammar. Adjectives, adverbs, comparative, and superlative. Last thing, which is phonics. Remember the phonics that talks about the double consonants? It is a piece of cake. It is super easy. Double consonants is talking about the words that have two consonants come beside each other in the word. If you cut the word into syllables, take one consonant on a uh, um, on a syllable and the other consonant on the other syllable. Like snapping, snap, ping. Lesson, lesson. Puppet, puppet. Muffin, muffin. The spelling words were tomorrow, button, offer, current, borrow, bottle, suffer, lettuce, matter, bubble, different, ridden, slippers, saddle, rabbit, odd, grasshopper, cheddar, worry, and hobby. What do you need to do? You need to remember the words, remember the meaning, no need to memorize, you just need to understand. This question might be as fill in the blanks, okay? Written and ridden, they are the past participle of the verb write, wrote, written, ride, rode, ridden. Offer is when you have a special discount if you go to buy something and you get an offer. Or you get something for free if you buy more than one, or if you buy two, so you get one free. Current, it's talking about this time, the present time. Current event, it means the event that is happening right now. So the current events that are happening in the world in the present time are talking about coronavirus. Current of the present time. Borrow, you take something from someone or from a place and you just make sure that you have to turn it back when you finish after a specific period of time. Suffer, you have a physical suffer because you are sick, or you have a mental pain in your mind. So it is a pain, either physical with your body or with your maybe with your feelings, with your mind, and so on. Lettuce, this is the lettuce. Peppers, this is a saddle. We put like the seat that we put it on the horse. Odd, odd means different, like to act differently or in a way which is unexpected, which is not really good, in an odd way. This is a grasshopper. Shudder, shudder means shake, when you're shaking. Matter is a situation or a problem you are dealing with. Bubble, worry, I'm not feeling satisfied. I'm worried, so I'm thinking, I'm overthinking. And hobby, something you like to do. Okay, that's all for the vocabulary, the phonics, I mean. So, regarding comparative, superlative, adjectives, adverbs, regarding double consonants, the pages that are included for the consonants, I mean for the comparative, superlative, page 341, which is here. Now you just change the underlined adjective or adverb to its comparative form if the sentence is followed by C. So if you just see the letter C on the sentence, you make it comparative. If you see the letter S, you make it superlative. S, superlative. So tiny, tiny, tiniest because it is short. Bad, comparative. Bad, worse. Messy, superlative. Messiest with changing the Y to I. Slowly, comparative, more slowly. Why did I add more? Because there is a Y. Comparative of steep, steeper. comparative of easy, easier with changing the Y to I, superlative of fast, fastest. Okay, with the phonics, this page is included, page 331. You just need to focus on this. Like you have two words that match, that they should match with the third word from the spelling words that we just learned. Yesterday, today goes with tomorrow, raccoon and rat with rabbit, and so on. Give or present goes with offer, typed with written, shoes, slippers, ladybug, grasshopper, can, bottle, shake, shudder. Okay, just find two words that are the same as the third that you have to write. If any word from the two words is hard to understand, of course the second one is going to be easier. So you just focus on the both of the words to find a word that matches. And here was filling in the blanks, and we did it together. Please don't worry about the spilled milk. May I borrow? My cat was behaving in a rather odd manner. You have the current issue of this magazine. Every person is different in his or her own way. Building model cars is my grandfather's new hobby. My father continues to suffer with the flu. Now we can get down to the heart of the matter. I have never ridden such a tall horse. My friends like to see who can blow the biggest bubble. Okay, that's it. I showed you all the material included. If you have any page that is missing, you don't have it, you can find it. Go back to me. I'll be available on Edmodo for the whole weekend, so I can see if you have any question, if you have any problem. I'll be with you all the time. Study well. Your exam is super easy. Don't hesitate to ask me any question. And if anything that I just explained isn't clear, come back to me, because I explained it faster than the way I always do, because it is not the first time we take it, it is only a revision. Good luck for each one of you. Please study well and have a nice day.